If you're anything like we are here on this channel, you won't have been able to get enough of The Witcher. After the smash hit novels were made into a series of successful video games, it was then made into a Netflix TV series, which has seduced audiences all around the world. Today, we are going to take a deep dive and find out everything you need to know about Season 2 of The Witcher. First things first, when are we going to see the Season 2 premiere? It is official. Season 2 of The Witcher has an official release date. It will be landing on Netflix on December 17th, so a perfect Christmas present to all the fans who have been waiting. The first season was released all in one go, as per Netflix's usual standards, and that was back in 2019. So we think it's about time for the second season to be coming out, and with the nights getting darker and longer, it is the perfect time to dim the lights, curl up on the sofa or in bed, and watch Geralt adventure by flaming torchlight. The filming for Season 2 wrapped up earlier this year, and the creative team have been hard at work on post-production. There are obviously a lot of special effects that need to be added in, and we are sure that by now, these will all look perfect. Is there a Season 2 trailer that we can watch? The good news is, yes, there certainly is a Season 2 trailer, and it got released back in July of this year at a special event called WitcherCon. If you haven't seen it yet, don't worry, we have got all the details for you right here. The trailer shows that Geralt is still spending plenty of time with Ciri, which we all expected. The isolated young orphan is being mentored by the monster hunter, and he even plans to take her to the place where he undertook all of his special training. The pair journey to Kaer Morhen, the sprawling medieval city where she can lose herself and learning all kinds of incredible powers. It is pretty clear that Geralt is looking to train Ciri up in the same arts as he knows, the Witcher powers. Despite this, Ciri still seems unsure of herself and her path, and after all, we can't blame her. In the first season, we saw her entire family get killed. Even though she has Geralt by her side, she is missing her family and the home she knew and loved. Not only that, but her entire kingdom, Cintra, has fallen to the enemy forces. She must feel completely alone and extremely scared and uncertain. At one point, she speaks a line of dialogue that gives us chills. Sometimes I feel so afraid. I feel like I could burn the whole world. It's pretty powerful stuff, but these two aren't the only characters that we see in the trailer. Yennefer, the incredibly strong sorceress that fought in the Battle of Sodden Hill, still lives. Wounded and weak, the skilled mage is captured by Nilfgaardian forces. We see Fringilla talking to her, who is basically Yennefer's polar opposite character. She too is a powerful magic user, a true force to be reckoned with, but their beliefs and ideals are completely different, so seeing them thrust together like this will be very interesting indeed. Could the two ever end up fighting for the same cause? We shall have to wait and see how this storyline develops. So what else do we know about Season 2 of The Witcher? Well, for a start, we do know exactly how many episodes we can expect and what they are called. Just like the first season, there are going to be 8 full-length episodes of around an hour each. This gives the creators plenty of time to tell another amazing story, and with plenty of source material to draw from with the books, they definitely have a lot to work with. The episode titles were released along with the trailer at WitcherCon in July, and have given fans a lot to think about. Each episode title is a little clue, and any Witcher fan worth his salt has got some theories as to what is going to happen in each one. The episode titles are as follows: A Grain of Truth, Kaer Morhen, What is Lost, Redanian Intelligence, Turn Your Back, Dear Friend, Voleth Mir, and A Secretive Twist. The final episode has not had its title released yet. But what can we tell about the plot from the episode titles? There isn't much to go on. Oh, but it is. It is enough to go on if you know how to approach it. The first episode, titled A Grain of Truth, is likely to be slowly getting the fans back up to speed with everything that happened in the finale. It is going to be recapping the events of the battle in Cintra, and we are most likely going to see Ciri coming to terms with what has happened to her home and family. Get the tissues ready. This one is probably going to be a little emotional. It is also named after a short story in one of the Witcher novels, so we could see some little Easter eggs and nods in here to the source material. Kaer Morhen, or as we know it from the books, the Citadel, where Geralt himself learned how to use his Witcher skills that have made him such a strong adversary. We definitely know from the trailer that Geralt is taking Ciri somewhere, as well as taking the young girl under his wing to learn how to fight. It is safe bet to think that the second episode that we'll see Geralt and Ciri arrive in the Witcher City, and she will begin her training to become a Witcher alongside Geralt. Another episode name that gives fans a little clue is Redanian Intelligence. We know that Redania is a country on the fantastical continent, and over time it has become pretty well known for one thing. It's a very organized, very capable team of highly trained spies. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind that this episode is going to be focused on the operations going on at Redania, although we are going to have to wait to see exactly what is going on. The final episode title that we can glean something out of is the second to last one in the season, named Voleth Mir. We know from official announcements that there is going to be a new character this season, and we are pretty sure that Voleth Mir is referring to her. It has even been suggested by superfans online that Voleth Mir are actually words in the Elven language and can be translated to mean death deathless mother. This has got a lot of people coming up with theories, including how this could tie into Ciri's family and history. But like everything else though, we are going to have to wait to find out. But who are we going to see in Season 2 of The Witcher? Are our old favorites going to be returning? That is a huge yes. The vast majority of previous characters have been officially revealed as returning for Season number 2, and we have them right here for you. Obviously, we're going to be seeing Henry Cavill as Geralt, and we're also going to be seeing Anya Kalatra as Yennefer, Freya Allan as Ciri, Joey Beatty as Jasker, Eamon Farron as Kair, Lars Mikkelsen as Stringmore, and lots more. However, that is definitely not all. There have also been quite a lot of brand new characters that were not in the first season who are coming our way very soon. Some of these characters are also Witchers, especially seeing as we'll be traveling with Geralt to the Witcher trading grounds. These characters are from the books, and some of these characters are as follows: Vesemir, Nivellen, Finn, Dijkstra, Lambert, Lydia, and Queen Meve. The first character on this list, Vesemir, is definitely going to be in episode 2, as she is one of the warriors that actually trains Witchers and how to use their skills. Other characters such as Lambert are Witchers who have trained alongside Geralt at the city, and they will be meeting up with him once again to dispatch wild and ferocious monsters. So what are our final thoughts on Season 2 of The Witcher? Well, if it is anything like the first one, fans are in for a real treat. One of the things that set the first season apart was the way that the story was told using different narratives and times, giving the audiences at home something to really think about after the episode was done. The lore from the books and video games has made it so that fans can look up the story online and see where and when everything happens, which was super useful. Not only that, but the season finale made sense of all the different events of the series as a whole. It is expected that the second season will keep the detail and backstory of the first season, keeping viewers hooked with complex and intricate storytelling. However, now that the different threads of narrative got woven together in the season 1 finale, it seems as though the story will be able to continue in one go. Showrunner Lauren Hissrich actually said as much in an interview with Entertainment Weekly. So what do you think about what we've uncovered today? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.